everybody. How's your weather? It is gorgeous here in central North Carolina. Beautiful. Welcome to Saturday. It's the 9th day of November 2024. It's Carl Sagan Day. Scientist, astronomer, maybe. National Chaos Never Dies. That's for sure, especially with what's going on this week. World Freedom Day makes me think of Braveheart. Freedom. Back when Mel was looking good. Mel Gibson. And Wine Tourism Day. I used to love to go to wineries and have wine tastings. And I loved those little crackers. They had the coolest little crackers. They look like oyster crackers, like a little hexagon shape, and they were kind of just a little tiny bit sweet. I wish I could find those just to have the crackers like I need them. But the food holidays are Scrapple. Do y'all know what Scrapple is? I think it's kind of like liver mush. Some people don't know what liver mush is. It's a lot of pork bits. You don't want to know what's in it, but I love liver mush, fried thin and crispy. It's a breakfast food normally. And chicken fried sandwiches. Have y'all ever had chicken fried sandwiches? I don't know about that. I don't know what that is. Let's see who is here. And I hope I get everybody's I can see up here, but I'm behind, so I have to look at my phone for a little bit. Hopefully I'll get caught up. Dreeny, Sandrine. Hey, girl. Hey. So good to see you. So good to read you. Like our Sandy Left is Right used to say, I miss her. I miss Ursula. I miss so many of our people. Hey, Angela Branham. Hey, Diane Major. Says hey to me and everybody. Everybody says hey to me and hey to everybody, including me. If I miss you, I certainly don't mean to. Dr. Ricky says hi, you all lovelies. Shatika says thummies. And God bless you, honey. God bless you all. Hey, Mandy. Ricky says, I hope I can watch this live. We have internet issues. Oh, no. Bridget, I looked at that dress and oh, my gosh, is it gorgeous? Y'all have to go to Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Go to her channel and hook up with her Facebook group and see her dress. It is amazing. She'll be up in the nest today. Okay. Hey to all the other squirrel nesters. I call them squirrel observers or squirrel nesters. They are here, but they're working on their stuff and they are listening. And that's totally cool. And hey, and thank you so much, all of you in the Squirrel Squad and all of you channel members. Nutty Buddies, don't let me forget to call out the 3 Nutty Buddies of distinction after a while. No, Hose Picker. I about said nose picker. Hose Picker. First time here. I'm so glad you're here. Keep coming back. Come to North Carolina and see your granny. And Doc Toss says, oh, she's got, let's see. She'll be up in the nest, Bridget says. She's in the car trying to get all the running done. My love to all. Yes. Travel mercies. Doc Toss says, be safe, Bridget. Diane asked how I am. I am terrific. Try not to think about what happened earlier this week with our election. That's all. Hopefully, I'll say about that. Hugs, Cindy Lulu. Love you too. Howdy. And it's not magic. That's Roberta. Hey, sweetie. Says, hey, y'all. Diane says, Carl Sagan Day. Interesting. There are so many interesting, weird, I guess, holidays. Lulu Cindy says, hi to everybody in the chat. Host Picker says, are there rules to follow in chat? Just the usual YouTube guidelines. The usuals. Hey, Leslie says hi to me and everyone. And Leslie says, yes, Host Picker, be sweet and don't, yes, be sweet. Don't be ugly, like Mama used to say. Thank you, Leslie. Yes, be respectful. And let's see. Darcia says hello. I'm doing great. Hope you are. Hope everybody is. And she also says hello, chat. Hey, my Lydia. Oh no. Lydia's dealing with a headache, so she's in bed. So let's say some prayers for Lydia, along with all our other folks. You know who they are. And if you don't, go to my description box and hit that top link. Go to Denisha's community tab, and you should see our folks that we need to be praying for. Hey, yo, Glow, Gloria, Gloria is in the house. Say to me and everybody, there's Flower Tammy. I just saw you, didn't I? Were you at I totally forgot Jaxie May was on. So sorry, Jaxie. But I keep missing Miguel when Miguel goes live, so I caught Miguel. So I was happy about that. But I hate I missed Jaxie, so I will go back and look at Jaxie's replay. I saw that she was looking at these kind of things, these yarn genies were what they were first called. And they are so... I've got the original yarn genie, which is all plastic. I much prefer the wooden ones. And this one I got from Temu, and I think it's just great. And I've got a double one sitting over there. I got so many of these things now, and I got another single over there. The yarn just comes off of, you pull from the outside instead of a center pull, and it just never, have yarn barfs, and it doesn't get tangled up underneath or anything. It's just so cool. Whoever thought that up was a genius. And I am with Jaxie May. I saw the very end of it, so I saw her talking about that, and she was talking about getting Nelson Woods to make them for us. That would be totally cool. Let's see. Host Picker says, I recently went in a channel chat and heard, let's get this party started. So I asked if there was going to be male strippers. Oh no, it got you banned. Nah, you can say stuff like that here. You can say stuff like that. We just don't curse and stuff like that. Oh, Roberta, chicken fried sandwiches are kind of like a Monte Cristo. I have had those. And I used to get, they were grilled Parmesan encrusted sandwiches. Like the bread was, oh my gosh, it was so sourdough bread. And they buttered it, and then they put Parmesan on it. And then I started making those, like tuna salad sandwiches with the bread like that. Oh my gosh, so good. You don't want to think about the calories, but I used to make homemade chicken salad out of the rotisserie chicken and stuff, and I made it bougie. Put grapes in it, cut up grapes in it, and pecans and all that good stuff. Oh, it was so good. And the tuna salad too. Hannah and I did that. We did it at the beach too last time we went to the beach. Lulu Cindy says hello, everyone, and she's showing the hearts and the I love you sign. She's so sweet. She says, please remember those thumbs. Kimmy's here from the crochet cabin. Oh, Michael's here. I see. Michael's a baby squirrel. Woo! of the Nutty Buddies. Thank you so much, Michael. I don't have my little songs anymore. I'm on Restream now, not StreamYard. And I didn't mean to get rid of my songs over on StreamYard, but with me trying to figure out what I was doing wrong, I couldn't go live on StreamYard anymore. It was crazy. But somehow in the process, I ended up deleting my songs. My welcome to the Nutty Buddies and just my thank you. So I'll just have to maybe do my bell or something. But thank you so much, Michael. Thanks to all the Nutty Buddies. Leslie, YT Guidelines, yes. And Roberta, it's not magic, said, OMG, that dress was fabulous, wasn't it? It's so gorgeous. It's pink. VJ, Jaxie Rain. I'm so sad I forgot Jaxie. I saw that Miguel was live, and I'm always missing Miguel. So I was over at Miguel's. But I watch my girls replay because y'all know I love my Jaxie. And love my VJ. Love you all. She says, VJ says, happy Saturday, everybody. Everybody's saying howdy do to each other. VJ's going to the nest. Totally cool. Have a good time up there. Tell everybody I said hey, even though I already did one time. If I didn't say hey to everybody that catches the replay too, it's usually my panda because of work schedule and whoever else. And Darcy's telling folks, hey, Antoinette's here. She came over from Jaxie's also. Thank you so much. So good to see you. And thanks again so much for sharing this yarn. Y'all know I'm in love with this pattern thanks to Sandra SC. It's Agatha's reading shawl. I love the shape of this. And it's just all double crochets and chain spaces. But I love how the back is straight across. It's a half hexie instead of a triangle. It keeps your side meat warm, I always say. That other one I was always doing was a triangle, though I've got a bunch of them started, so I'll still be finishing those. This is the one I used to do all the time. I'm going to mess up my pickles. But this is one. This is with darn good yarn. It's looking crazy down at the bottom. And this is with a Timu yarn. Timu has some great yarn, I think. Timu has good stuff. And Jaxie May, I heard you say that Timu wanted you to be one of their ambassadors or whatever. Heck, girl, I'd do it in a skinny minute. This is some Timu yarn. They've got lots of different yarns. This is darn good yarn. Darn good yarn. There goes Sunita. Sunita Pickle. Sunita got me started making pickles, so I made Dilbert. Dilbert's got a shawl on. And then Franken Pickles back here somewhere. Sunita also made this cute, cute, cute little pumpkin container. And the top is a coaster. Here's my Franken Pickle. Lulu Cindy showing she's been a member of the Flying Squirrels for 30 months. Woohoo! And this is for Michael joining. And this is for if any other people have put up how long you've been a Nutty Buddy. That's great. She says, such a beautiful blessing to get to know you over the last 2.5 years. It went away. Let me grab it. She says, you're a wonderful bright light here in these YT streets, GrannyDee. I'm so glad the Lord had us cross paths too, and all you other folks. Love it, love it, love it. Dawn A. Hey, sweetheart. Mwah. If you don't know Dawn Aaron's Loving Hands Creations, please get over there. You will not believe the talent that gal has. She spins, she does everything. Makes sculptures that you would not believe. Dyes gorgeous yarns. And I'm getting some. I've got some already. I've seen it. And Darcy is saying, welcome to the Raiders. Yes, yes, yes. Diane Major says she's going to sit back and crochet and listen. That's totally cool. Carrie Peterson is here. Says hey to me and all in the chat. Dawn says hey to me and hey to everybody. Gifts HQ, that's Nancy. I was over at her channel today. She's another one to watch. You want to watch all these folks that have content. Thank you, Diane. You're a doll. I look like a train wreck, but I found these. I didn't know I had these, the little scrunchies. I didn't know I had them in my darn good yarn bag. I love scrunchies. Keeps my hair out of my way when I'm knitting or crocheting. VJ's telling everybody by name hello. Not Magic. Roberta was going to take a nap, but decided to come. I'm so glad. You can always take a nap after. You can always catch replay too. Of course, it's not nearly as much fun as being here. Leslie says hi again, VJ, and all coming in. Angela Branham said the weather here is okay. She's got coffee in her cup and Kool-Aid in another cup. Well, that's cool. Hose Picker says, nice to meet you all. Not Magic. Roberta says, Hose Picker, sorry, no strippers. Michael says, GrannyDee, highest sweetheart, highest all lurking and filming. Totally cool. Do what you need to do. But thanks for coming over. I have in my cup again today, because it was so good yesterday, blueberry tea in my little Be Creative cup from Pam. Please keep her in your prayers. There's my Jaxie May. Jaxie, I'm so sorry. I did sneak in on your last few minutes and saw you talking about these things, yarn genie type things. And I said, totally do the Temu influencer thing. I would. Hey, Sarish, no problem. Got to go study. Do that. Do your thing, darling. For those of you who might not know, Sarish is in India, New Delhi. We got squirrels from everywhere. Hey, Jeanette. She's coming over from Jaxie's also. Everybody's telling everybody hello. There's Kimmy. No, China. Hey, China. We already said hey to Kimmy, but we'll say hey again. The Crochet Queen, that's our China. She says hello to everybody in the chat. Everybody, again, says hello to everybody. Good. Nancy Gifts HQ. I was saying I need to learn how to do panels. Lydia Novis. She's going to help me too. On my knitting machine, I've got two Addies, the King and the Express or Pro, whatever you call the smaller one. And I've only done hats on them. Maybe some scarves. But I need to bust out. I really need to do flat panels so I can do wraps and panels for blankets and whatnot. Doing great, Lydia. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, honey. So prayers, prayers, prayers. Antoinette, you a doll. Thank you, sweetheart. You, not me, but you. Oh, Michael says this is the third channel he had to manually renew. Isn't that crazy? That's weird. But thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angela says she had to rip a project out. And now she's working on another project. Roberta says Michael YT has been clutching like crazy lately. Is that what you clutching? Grabbing people, taking them off? Mandy Longbine, hello, darling. Federal Boutiques, Doretha, hello. Host Picker says, I've lost the ability to do any crafting. If I can't do, I'd like to watch others do. So, searching out crafters to view. Well, you got a whole bunch of them in here. I used to try to do tutorials, but I really don't have the setup for it. So, I just usually show what I've been working on. And it's the same that pattern I just showed you. This is my very bougie yarn. It cost almost $50 per cake. It's this stuff, but it feels amazing. It should for that price, right? It is it's called Concentric by Haiku. Is this the right way to y'all now? I flipped my camera so it wouldn't be backwards to y'all. So I think it's right now. Is it? Y'all tell me. Amanda Bougie, Amanda Scraptastic, and Q Linda's here. Oh no, we glitching? Yikes. Hey, Sugar Diamond. But this is 100% baby alpaca and it feels amazing. So we doing the Agatha's reading shawl in this one too. Y'all know I got a million of them started. And we're doing for my sis Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. This is my do-rag, patriotic do-rag. Almost finished. I was so trying to finish before today, but it'll for sure be finished by tomorrow, of course. My child may be here tomorrow, so y'all might not be seeing me. But y'all know. Oh, it's backwards for you? Still backwards? Doggone it. I thought I flipped my camera right. Maybe I didn't save it. And then this is the 100% wool, non-treated wool that is almost impossible to believe because it's so soft. It's not prickly or anything at all like my other one is that I've got down here. But this will be felted, so it'll shrink up and you won't even be able to see the definition of the stitches. It'll be like a piece of felt. Y'all have seen my other bags I've felted. Haven't worked anymore on this. I've been focusing on this because my sis Ola Joe wants us to work on these patriotic red, white, and blue items. Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. If you don't know about it, go to her channel and you can see that. Y'all know I got a million things going on. Let me go ahead and call out our nutty buddies of distinction, Jazz Hand Spirit Fingers. Today, they are my check is, did we call out Mama Jigger yesterday? Yeah, we did. Okay, so today it's Carrot Boo, Karrotboo, capital Karrotboo. And my lovely mods put their links up and hopes you guys will go check them out. Angela says on her YouTube channel she's got 957 subscribers. That is great. And a whole bunch of 195,147 views. Woohoo! Howdy did, Steve. Maybe backwards, but always the good side. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. So, who did I just say? Carrot Boo. Julie and Shirley's Yarn Barn is the next one today. Spelled just like you'd think. Julie and Shirley's Yarn Barn. And guess who's next? Our sweet sunflower, Ashley. Sunflowers Creative Showcase and Crochet. Sunflowers Creative Showcase and Crochet. And woohoo! Thank you so much to those Nutty Buddies and to all Nutty Buddies. Woo! Wasn't that sweet, Roberta Stevens? God bless him. He is a sweetheart. Sweetheart. And I am so proud to be the owner of one of his gorgeous shawls and hat sets. Got my stuff right back there that folks have made for me. I need to pull them out instead of just putting a sweater on, put my beautiful makes on that you guys have sent in. You've never done a live, Angela? You should try it. It's so much fun. It's so easy. I think it's an easy way to get your watch hours in. If you don't know, I do 5 lives a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm in North Carolina, central part of North Carolina. It's called the Piedmont, in a wee little town called Faith, Faith. So when I say I live in Faith, I mean it 2 ways, geographically and spiritually. And we have about, I used to say 600, but I checked recently and we're up to about 800 folks in our wee little town. It's like, think Mayberry, but smaller. We have a couple little diners. Now we have a bougie coffee shop. But I'm so gimpy, I don't ever get there unless Marianne comes and takes me, or my young'un comes and takes me. I could go, but it's just so hard by myself. I'm on a walker, and it's just hard. All right, time for RDAF, recommended daily allowance of fibers to keep my squirrels regular. It's not your typical fiber. It is yarn fiber. No calories. Roberta, you've not done a live either, but you good with it? Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I love it. You might find you love it if you try it. Ugh. I have another slug. I just love this bag and all my bags that I got from Temu. Project bags. They are so light and made of what feels like would be waterproof. So since the bag is so light, all your heft just comes from your yarn that you put in it. So you can get a bunch of yarn in here, along with projects, of course. And it's got the one little pocket inside. And you know, when it came, it was folded up inside that pocket. I'd never be able to get it back in there again. Right, Diane? Best kind, no calories. Hey, Sam. Right, nobody owns any time slot. I just did that so... Oh, and I meant to say Saturdays and Sundays at 3. I go 2 hours earlier. I really started doing that for our friends across the pond, so it would be a couple hours earlier. Right, people come on when they can come on. I don't own it, but I just did that majorly because a lot of people were saying they didn't get their notifications. So I went on in a regular time slot so that people could set an alarm if they wanted to and not miss any of the lives. Bird said her mouth would get her in trouble. Sometimes mine does too. Michael says, I may have to quit doing lives. I get anxiety before them and it's messing with... Oh, well, for sure don't do that then. Okay, let's look at some fiber. I got so much in here, it's probably enough for today and tomorrow. And I want to put up the invitation so you guys can come up and show your what you've been working on if you want to, and any yarn you might want to show us. So put on your face if you need to, or come as you are. Just don't come up naked. I can't pull you up naked. NEKKID naked. But if you want to gather up some yarns that you want to show us or projects that you want to show us, that's fine. I'll be inviting folks right after I show this. Hey, are y'all getting, you might be getting an ad right now. Skip it. Skip the ad. Chandra, hello, darling. If I've missed anybody else, I sure am sorry, and I'll try to get up with you in a little bit. Yes, health first, Q Linda says, for sure. Not worth messing up your health over, for sure, for sure. I probably have a couple of these in here. These, this one I got from Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee, authentic hand dyed. This is called Petal Perfecto, and it feels so good. I think it's 100%. Let's see. No. It's 50% superwash merino wool, but it's 50% lyocell, and that makes it so soft. But sometimes you can get 100% merino that's really soft too. Look at the pretty colors. I know some of you don't like pink, but I do. But it also has blue and cream and green, a little bit of tan. Pretty colors. That'd be a pretty baby something, but it'd also be pretty for whatever. Anything. What else do I need to tell you about it? I think that's it. It's a number one, fingering. Super fine. I love D. Bless her heart. Hey, sis, hola. She says sometimes, what does she say? Fingerling, which is, isn't it a kind of potato? But she's learning to say fingering. We all say that. What I mean to say, y'all know, and what I say is two different things. Lordy, I said that I used my cup that the first one Sherry K sent me that had a little chip in it. I said it right the first time. I said I'm using it as my coffee spoon rest. Then later I said I'm using it as my coffee spoon. How am I going to stir my coffee with a mug? I say the dumbest things sometimes, but y'all know what I mean. Those of you who've been around me a while. K and K, hey darlings. Is it darling or darlings? Is it mama and daughter or mama? Hey Denise G says hi everyone. This is from one of my favorite, besides Dawn A and Melissa Reed, several Therese, several other of our dyers. I like Chandy's yarn, also Expression Fiber Arts. I don't know if does she actually do the dyeing or somebody else does it. But anyway, regardless, sometimes she has oopsies. I don't see anything wrong with them, and it knocks off a couple of dollars. This one is an oopsie, and it's called Fool's Gold, and it's alpaca silk lace. 50% baby alpaca. Oh, so soft, so soft. And 50% mulberry silk, which is amazingly soft. And because it's lace weight, it's got a ton of yardage in it. 552 meters, 604 yards. Fool's Gold. And of course, I got two of them. You know there'll be shawls one of these days. Diane Major says, heifer alert, moo. What's that about? Digo, hey, sweetheart. So there it is, Expression Fiber Arts out of Charlotte, North Carolina. In my neck of the woods. And here's another one of hers. I love, love, love this one. And I have started a shawl. I think it's like this one. This is called the colorway, a Parliament of Owls. Isn't that gorgeous? A parliament is a group of owls. Isn't it weird? The names that groups of animals have, you know, it's a herd of cows, but it's a parliament of owls. This is the pearlescent fingering base. I buy a lot of that base, and it's 50% superwash merino, same thing we just had. 50% mulberry silk. And it's fingering weight, so it has a little less yardage. 503 meters, 550 yards. A parliament of owls. Isn't it gorgeous? I love brown. Y'all know my favorite number one color combo is brown, like a dark espresso brown, and purple, but I don't mind brown with a lot of colors. Shades of brown. Look at that gorgeous teal. I love it. Let's see what else we have in here. This is, speaking of K, well, K and K, this is K and C for knit and crochet. Did they sell these at Joann's? Somebody must have given these to me, or I got it on Mercari or somewhere, because we don't have a Joann's. This color is acid green. I think it's gorgeous. It's almost like it almost glows, doesn't it? Acid green. Let's see what it says about it. 75% superwash merino wool and 25% polyamide. There is 492 yards. So it's a super fine weight fingering. And that's 450 meters in this 100 gram. All these are 100 gram skeins, unless I tell you otherwise. Hanks, not skeins. K&K says, cool, K&C, I have seen it before. Joann's, yeah, I thought Joann's did. Yeah, crows. A group of crows is called a murder. Roberta said, well, I messed that up. 2 crows is an attempted murder. Sigh. Love it. Love it. Here's one of our yarnables. I opened the yarnable for November. Just, when was that, yesterday? But this is one from some gorgeous shades of green. And kind of a blue green here as well. And this color was called Rest, Relax, Recharge. And it is also fingering weight. So super fine, number one, 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. Did I say 437 yards? If I didn't, it sure is. Just love their little and this is dyed by Hypnotic Yarns. You like that? Sherry knows. Oh boy, sending some sugar my way. Mwah. You hanging in the nest? All right, all right, all right. I think I'll show you one more and then we'll get some folks up here. Hey, Tracy. Tracy's here. Tracy O'Huber, Moonlight Crochet and Crafts. And this is one of my ice yarns. And I think it was a sale yarn, so it probably doesn't have a whole bunch of info on there. And I got some that looks almost like this. What is the bougie brand? I can't think right now, but from the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. It kind of looks like this. This looks like a boucle. And, in these donuts, it's so hard to read the stuff. It just says miscellaneous sale. This is a 50-gram little donut. It says 90 meters, so whatever that is in yards. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. How many yards is in 90 meters? Hey, Siri. How many yards is 90 meters?
90 meters is 98.43 yards.
98.43 yards.
98.43 yards is 295.29 feet.
Thank you.
No problem.
We have it's 90% acrylic, 10% polyamide, and the color says cafe latte and white. But it's more like cream. That's kind of whitish, more so. And it's nice and soft. It feels very cottony to me. Lacey Lavender, shalom. Shalom, shalom. BJ's inviting Sherry Knowles to come on up. There's plenty of room in the bougie squirrel nest. Okay, I'm fixing to invite some folks up here on screen with me. So if you would like to come up and hang out, please do. Please do. You don't have to show yarn or projects. You can just come up and chat. But, if you've got stuff to show, we're happy to show it. So I'll leave the rest of what's in here for if I don't make it tomorrow because Hannah Banana may come. But whenever we get together live next, we'll show the rest of what's in there. Thank you for using your little special emojis. If you're a nutty buddy, that's one of the perks you get. You like the pretty background, isn't it cool? Thank you, Denise. If anybody wants to come up, I know where the basement is now. This Restream, I had to learn it. Y'all want a little music? Thank you, Tina. Camper 14 popping in to give me a thumbie. Did everybody remember their thumbie? Thummy, thumb, thumb. I see we have 49 here right now. I can't see the thumbs. Well, I could on my phone. I bet. 47. It's not too shabby. Just need a few more. Can we break 50? Rebecca McCauley, hello, darling. I'm going to go back on my phone right quick, see who I missed, what I missed. Leslie's welcoming all into the bougie squirrel nest. Sugar Diamond's got a cute little emoji there. Please check each other out on all your channels. Dago says, GrannyDee, will you please sing happy birthday to my mother-in-law? Her name is Olga, and she's 90 years old today. I sure will. Thank you. I'll put it on speaker so she can hear. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, sweet Olga. Happy birthday to you and many more. Let's make it to 100 and beyond. That is amazing. My grandmother made it to almost 92. I loved her to death. I miss her so much. Miss her so much. Diane says the oopsies aren't really oopsies. You got a few about a month ago and they're gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, maybe the color's off a little bit, or it'll be just some little something, and most folks wouldn't recognize it. And sometimes, even Furls was selling their seconds. And and it might have been that the swirl wasn't uniform throughout the hook or whatever. But I like some of my seconds of the furls, or whatever they call them, as much, if not better, than the ones they sold for full price and half price. We like that. Denise said she finished her basket. It is huge. She repurposed it to cover her hassock. LOL, I scare myself sometimes. Go big or go home. That's wonderful, Dago. Her eyes just lit up. I'd love to see her. Can you put a picture of her on your Facebook? I'd love to see her, Miss Olga. What a beautiful name, too, Olga. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Michael says he's got new meds coming soon, and we'll test it to see if it works on his December live. If not, then I know what I need to do. I guess that's what you mean, meds. Sugar Diamond says, well, Michael, even though I enjoy seeing you live, I don't want that for you, right? We don't want you. Yeah, we don't want it affecting your health. Wasn't the what in the box? You can glue it together. VJ, what you talking about, sweetheart? Did I say something was broken? Oh, that mug that was broken, and it made a crack down it. But I just use it as a spoon rest, and it's great. She sent me another mug. I showed y'all yesterday. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then it was like a hairline crack, and I figured, my coffee would just come out of it. So, and Sis Ola said hi to me and a blanket hello to the chat, and she's lurking and working. And a whole lot of folks are up in the bougie squirrel nest. I call everybody who's formerly known as lurkers. I think that has kind of a creepy connotation, so I like to say squirrel observers. Is there anybody? Oh, we got people in our basement. I'm so sorry. I am sorry. Let me get them up here. Hey, Bougie. Let me get Kimmy up here. Yay!
Hello. Hello.
Amanda, look at your hair.
Thank you, but it looks like a mess. I need to do something with it.
Gorgeous.
Thank
And you
you.
look like you all fixed up and going out on the town.
Oh, I wish. No, it's just me and the kid in bed, and yeah, no.
Yeah,
No
you
fun
got
going
what,
on over
6
here.
or 7 hours ahead of us?
Yeah, it's almost 10 p.m.
Yeah, and it's almost 4 here. So 6 hours. Kimmy, how about you, girlfriend? We seeing you
I'm
from the
good.
bottom up.
I'm good. Everything's all right. I got my hair cut.
It looks cute.
I
Is your
cut.
hair naturally curly?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I bet you hate it.
I did. Long
Usually
time.
people, if they have curls, they don't want curls, and if you have no curls, you want curls. I mean, that's just the way it usually is.
Oh, I straightened my hair for years.
I love curly hair. I even got this little bit of curl that's left is what's left of a perm I got ages ago. Freaky geek. Denise, yeah, talk about spiders in the basement.
Well, yeah, I was like, it's cold in the basement. There's spiders over here because I was like, are you gonna realize we're in the basement? You said that you're like, oh, I know where the
I'm new
basement's
to
at now.
this. I'm new to it, and I thought I knew where to look, but I was looking in the wrong place.
Well, you found us.
I did. Were y'all down there like forever?
Yay.
No,
Hopefully not. Yeah, this StreamYard just quit working for me. I couldn't get it to connect to my YouTube channel. Then I couldn't get it to even the live button was gone, even though I was doing it like I've always done it. And I was in the live section, not the recording section.
but
The
you did
only
get it
button
to
was
connect.
there was
Didn't get
record.
your money back, right? You got your money back, right? Because you
I didn't
paid.
even ask them. I didn't even ask them.
Close.
I just
I
figured
couldn't let him keep my money. No way.
the
If
heck
it
with it.
if it lost the connection between StreamYard and your YouTube, and you didn't manage to
I
reconnect them,
reconnected. I mean, in one place it said I was reconnected, all is good. But then it just kept running me in a
Mm,
circle. I kept I would do it like I've always set it up, link my YouTube channel, and then it didn't go on to the next thing.
that's weird though. Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know. It has to be my error, I'm sure.
Well, I'm thinking like because I have had issues in the past with connecting things just because I have different email addresses and I have different um so even with one email address it's connected to like multiple YouTube accounts. So I need
Mhm.
to make sure that it's not just the right email address, but it's specifically the right YouTube channel. And if I mess that up, then I have to redo it all over again. But if
Yeah,
you
well,
only
I've
have
only
one
got the one
email,
channel, so
yeah, then you shouldn't have those types of issues because that's an issue I keep having all the time. So that is very,
I like Restream. It's got these little cool backgrounds, and I just have to learn, where
yeah.
everything is. And I thought I found the thing where I could flip the mirror image off my camera, so I thought it would be right, but maybe I didn't save it. I looked for a save, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know that that's frustrating to some people because some of the stream
These folks, it
softwares.
doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like I'm showing a whole.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
read
but
most everything.
the different stream set like all of the different channels or like the different softwares, they have their different things. So some are mirrored automatically and some are not.
Hmm.
And it's just hard to like, am I showing stuff with my right arm or on my left just so that I see where I am in my like
Well,
when I see
see,
myself on the screen.
yeah, and the words, even though they're not fixed, they're still backwards.
Yeah.
This is where it's supposed to be instead of it was over here the other day.
Well, we
Uh,
see all your lettering right now as being backwards. So your
yeah.
pillow up top, subscribe, is the wrong way as we see it. But
Mhm.
you probably see yourself right in what you normally see when you see yourself.
Mhm.
Because
Well,
I think I don't know if I'm
I
backwards or
don't
not.
think it's not a big issue.
Yeah.
And I've even found my little music, and if I could figure out how to put more music on, that would be cool, but it would have to be the YouTube approved music, and I don't know how to get it from there to here, whatever. Hey, Michelle Sleeper, big hugs to everybody. If I've missed anybody, I sure didn't mean to.
So I have a question for you, GrannyDee. You
Sure.
have so many fun yarns. You have so many fibers and experience. Do you recognize this brand of yarn? Do you see that as I don't know if it's that. I
SARAGOSS.
think that's the
Oh,
brand name, and that's the. It's
oh,
I'm guessing German with the.
with the little
Yeah.
dots and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. Let me
I understand.
show the yarn. That's pretty. It looks just like Twister, doesn't it?
that's what I'm saying. Like Twister, and their friends Wheel Multi. This one and what is it else?
Yarn art
Yarn Arts
flower.
Flower. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
like
it looks
it's
like to
gotta be the
me.
same, but
Yeah,
everything is in German on
yeah.
this,
I
and I'm just
don't
like
know.
they gotta be the same.
Mishi might know.
She might know. Have
Yeah.
we seen her in the chat today?
No, I haven't seen
No.
her.
Well, maybe I get the chance
But
to
she
show it
comes
to her.
on when tomorrow.
Whoa.
Kimmy, did you want to show us anything before? That's 3 minutes early, so we got 3 minutes.
Sure.
The
Well,
spelling is
when I'm
backwards. So okay, so everything is backwards.
Yeah.
So I finished both my challenges. Those are done. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm working on Granny Squares
Granny squares.
with
Are
puzzle
you
yarn.
putting them together or you're sending them off to be put together? Are those
No,
for
I'm gonna
Billy,
put
the crafty fluidity?
Juan had done a game play blanket like
Mm-hmm.
or when he wasn't on too long when he did it. It was 6 months. And so I got all this puzzle yarn and it's like everywhere. And so I decided to
Uh-huh.
just get out of it and just start making squares. I can get 7 squares out of one skein. So
And I've never made a granny square except for the kind that you start with a square in the middle and you just keep going and it makes a blanket. And I've only done that one time. And it looked crazy. I might need to
all
try
these
it
came
again.
from the same all these came from the same skein. Like here's
Feeling
this one.
was it a skein, a cake?
Yeah, it's a skein. And then
That's
that one.
cool. What yarn
And
is it?
it's puzzle
Oh,
yarn.
uh-huh. I like
So
puzzle.
I have different colors here. So this is the red one. It's called Checkers. It's Premier Puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
5 weight,
Yeah.
and it's really squishy.
Yep.
You see how squishy it is. And
Cool.
I use a 6 millimeter hook with it,
Mm-hmm.
and it has 328 yards. And yeah, it's really neat.
It's
It's got all these
pretty.
different colors down inside
Hang on
it.
just a second. Hey, Daphne. And if I've missed anybody else, sorry. Howdy do. We'll be going over to Mama G Gears in just 1 minute. Those are beautiful, Kimmy. Did you want to show us anything, Amanda? Sorry, I forgot to ask
Well,
you.
I need to sew in yarn tails. I finished this yesterday. I can show you what it looks like. We have
Okay, I
Ultimate
need to. I didn't think
Sacrifice.
about blowing y'all up, but let's see if I can.
Well, I can move backwards also. Ultimate Sacrifice shawl
Let's see. How do I do this?
That
in
is
a
beautiful.
Hobie Halloween twister.
Oh,
Peekaboo.
that's so pretty.
Nope, wrong one.
You just took us off.
Wrong one.
Well, you figure it out.
Now you're big. Just do what you just did.
Maximize.
Oh,
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
there we go.
Woohoo! That is
That is gorgeous.
beautiful.
I love that.
Oranges
That
to
is super
brown.
gorgeous.
So I think the color is something pumpkin spice or pumpkin.
Spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
gorgeous. I love it.
gorgeous. Everybody
But I
saying, oh, it's
Absolutely.
beautiful, gorgeous, nice colors.
just tucking away the yarn tails. I did almost play Yarn Chicken, but not too bad actually, because I have this much left. So I don't think
Good,
it's
good,
really a
good.
Yarn
Well,
Chicken.
it got kind of close there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
That's okay.
kind of what I'm
That
doing
is
with this.
gorgeous. Now, what are you gonna do with it? You gonna keep it?
Add it to the collection.
All
I
right.
don't know.
One of these days, you could. Well, you have your own website, don't you? So if you wanted to sell things on there, you could.
Yeah, I get like the thing is though that I I'm not too good at those things. I have plenty of things that I definitely would sell. It's just that I'm crappy at promoting myself. So if
Ah,
anyone sees anything like, hey, I want that, like, well, okay, let me know. But I'm just crappy at
I
promoting myself,
understand. I
yeah.
got you. I got you. Okay,
What
well,
about a
ladies, it's
craft fair?
4:01. Oh, Kimmy, what?
Huh? I said, what about a craft fair? Does she have any craft fairs? Because this is the time of the year they have like those Christmas craft fairs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
you can
did that yet last
you
year.
can
The thing was though that I had someone to do it with because I don't want to do it alone.
It's a
Uh,
lot of
uh,
work.
and also most of
Even
my
just
stuff,
setting up and tearing down.
yeah, but most of my stuff is like thin, lacy, cottony type of shawls, and it's the wrong season. People want
Right.
woolly,
yeah.
thick stuff. I'm in Sweden, everything is cold.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey,
Yeah.
Rita. Says, hi, my neighbor. It's so
Rita!
cool that Bougie, Amanda, and Rita are close physically, and I'm
Yes.
sure relationship wise as well.
Well, Rita, she fixed the holes in my socks. I'm wearing the socks. She fixed the holes. She was like, "You can't have that,
You
because I
be
can't
darning
see."
your
She
socks.
fixed my socks.
How about that? Hey,
That's
that's an
awesome.
art form. She says next year we can do that.
Yes, we can
One
do
more.
that.
So y'all can go together and do that. Okay, some of y'all are getting ads again because I've gone over, but you're only supposed to get them every 30 minutes. That's how I set it up. That's the best I can do. But thank you so much, Freaky, and all of you for coming.
Thanks for having
And thank
us.
you, ladies, for coming up on screen with me, Amanda and Kimmy.
Oh,
Thank
And
you,
sorry I
Granny.
left you in the basement.
That's okay.
Be down there with the spiders. I thought I knew where to look, but I didn't.
Well, now you
Live
know.
and learn. It'll come easier. Okay, we're going to Mama G Gears. Has anybody put up the link, or y'all know how to get to Mama G Gears? Just Mama G Gear. Look up Mama G Gear if you would like. And then after that, it'll be Dee's Creative Hands, or wherever you want to go. Y'all know, y'all grown, y'all know where you want to go. But that's where this gal's going after I take a little breaky. Thank you, VJ. You have a blessed day too. All of you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for spending a little bit of it with me. Mwah. Everybody be sweet. Don't be ugly. See you maybe tomorrow. If not, then Monday.
I
Boop,
love you,
bitty, boop.
GrannyDee.
What, hon?
I love you.
I love you too. Boop, bitty, boop.